All the top lists about the best adventure tours usually feature only 1-liter plus models, and honestly, we're also guilty of creating such a rating. However, the overwhelming majority of our viewers has spoken and demanded a video about much more affordable middleweight tours. They retain absolute dominance on the highways, while at the same time do not ride like fat cows off-road. So today, our major focus is on the so-called travel enduro bikes with 500 to 800cc displacement. We'll talk about their major specifications, latest upgrades, and of course prices. So subscribe to Automotive Territory to stay up to date with the latest episodes and enjoy the ride. Yamaha Tenere 700. This is one of the newest additions to the class of adventure tours that was unveiled in its production form back in 2018 and went on sale in Europe in September 2019. Now, the model has finally been announced to arrive to the US shores in the middle of 2020, with all the US-bound units being built at the company's factory in Japan. The Tenere 700 sits on the lightweight double cradle frame that provides extra confidence in harsh conditions, while its suspension offers 8.3 inches of travel up front and 7.9 in the rear and is designed to cope with the aggressive riding when the pavement ends. For the maximum rider agility and comfort, the bike features a flat seat, slim fuel tank, and tapered handlebar. Fitted with a 4.2-gallon fuel tank and powered by a 689cc fuel-injected cross-plane twin from the MT-07, the upcoming Tenere is fuel-efficient enough to offer up to 217 miles of traveling on a single fill-up. Honda CB500X. In 2019, the Japanese giant revises the Honda CB500X adventure bike, reintroducing it as a more off-road capable model with a longer travel suspension, revised electronics, and a new 19-inch front wheel. These changes contribute to adding 0.4 inches of ground clearance, which now equals to 7.1. The bike receives more aggressive side fairings and a taller adjustable windscreen. It also features a new inverse LCD display and full LED lighting, including indicators. The previous generation twin-cylinder engine delivers 47 horses in a more linear way and gets electronics and camshafts treatment. It is also claimed to produce 7% more power between 3 and 7,000 RPM. The 6-speed gearbox is also revised, getting an assist and slipper clutch. Despite the major updates, the 2019 CB500X remains A2-friendly and fairly affordable, coming with a price tag of $7,000. BMW F750 and F850 GS. The current lineup of travel enduros from BMW is truly gorgeous and complete, with the smaller displacement models like the G310 GS and the class-leading tours, the likes of R1250 GS Adventure. Right in the middle are positioned today's showpieces, the on-road biased F750 GS and the fully capable off-roader F850. Despite having different numbers in their names, these two Geländestrasse bikes actually share the same platform and the same 2-cylinder 4-stroke engine with 853cc displacement. The output netted by the powerplant, however, differs. The 750 delivers 77 horses and 61 pound-feet of torque, while the 850 yields 95 and 68 respectively. Out of the two, the 750 is significantly more affordable, but the added power, taller suspension, and a larger 21-inch front wheel of the upper model will be much appreciated on longer stretches and off-road. Additionally, as standard it gets traction control, dynamic ESA, cornering ABS, and advanced riding modes. Triumph Tiger 800. Triumph claims that the bloodline of the Tiger starts all the way back in 1936, from the first gold medals at the International 6-Days Trial. But the story of this particular model began in 2010, with the latest redesign as recently as 2018. The newest Tiger features 200 undisclosed upgrades when compared to the previous generation, and is the most critically acclaimed model in the company's lineup. The range consists of 5 variants, out of which the XR models are more road-oriented, while the XCs are specially geared up for the beaten paths. The 800cc liquid-cooled inline 3-cylinder with a sporty soundtrack makes 95 horsepower, 58 pound-feet, and has a shorter ratio first gear with more low-speed traction and instant response. All of the versions have switchable ABS, Showa suspension, up to 6 riding modes, and LCD digital instrument panel. Plus, the higher spectrums provide access to LED lights, 5-position adjustable screen, and Brembo front brakes. Kawasaki Versys 650. On the market since 2015, the second generation of the Versys 650 continues to carry over from year to year without major updates. But in 2020, it is at least getting two new color options. The smaller sibling of the 1000 model sits on a double-pipe diamond frame made from high-tensile steel and fitted with adjustable suspension. The seat is positioned comfy 33 inches above the ground, while the windshield, which seems rather small at first, has a 2-inch adjustable area to provide additional comfort for highway cruising. The bike is brought into motion by a compact 649cc Pearl twin, making around 69 horses and 47 pound-feet of torque, and it is quite capable of delivering the desired adrenaline rush down the open road. In addition, you can opt for the touring-equipped Versys 650 LT, which comes standard with a set of color-matched waterproof saddlebags and handguards, and it tips the scales at 496 pounds. KTM 790 Adventure. Trying to make the 790 Adventure one of the most capable bikes in its niche, KTM used a durable lightweight steel frame with a high-quality WP suspension and protected it with large crash bars and skid plate. Keeping in mind the required adventure and long-distance capability, the manufacturer once again raised the bar for ergonomics. To lower the center of gravity, the 790 features a fuel tank that is literally split into two parts, holding most of the fuel alongside the engine crankcases. Such a decision makes the rider's seat extremely narrow in the front, which is a decisive thing when going off-road. Finally, the 790 Adventure is powered by a new generation LC8C engine. Claimed to be the most compact twin-cylinder on the market, it has been designed to derive the most potential of the chassis, allowing to reduce its weight and overall size. If you live and breathe motorcycles, make sure to like this episode and check out the rest of our videos within this topic. The links with our suggestions are expecting you in the description and information cards. Let's keep going. Suzuki VStrom 650. Already in its third generation, the fan-favorite VStrom 650 continues into the 2020 model year in three modifications: Base, XT, and the XT Adventure, which comes to replace the last year's touring model. The bikes are built on the same lightweight chassis, fitted with a spring preload adjustable front forks and link-type rear suspension. Their power comes from a 645cc liquid-cooled V-twin that makes 69 horses and can squeeze up to 115 mph speeds, depending on the weight of the installed accessories. The braking equipment is the same, as are the standard safety features, including ABS, low RPM assist, and Suzuki's traction control. The 650 model rides on 10-spoke cast wheels, while the XT and XT Adventure get aluminum rims with steel spokes, wrapped in tubeless radial dual sport tires. The latter one is also set apart by a standard set of easy-to-mount 37-liter aluminum pannier bags, adjustable windshields, and mirror extenders. Moto Guzzi V85 TT. First unveiled as a concept in 2017, the V85 all-terrain adventure bike is inspired by the legendary rally raids of the 1980s, and it's aiming to become the first classic enduro bike dedicated to Turismo. The TT in the model's name stands for Tutto Tenere, or all-terrain, emphasizing the model's all-round traveling capabilities. This Moto Guzzi features a redesigned 850cc V-twin engine delivering 80 horses of max output, and its 6-gallon fuel tank is enough for a 250-mile ride. Despite its retro looks, the bike is designed to deliver the ultimate comfort for the rider and the passenger, and as a standard, it comes equipped with the features like ABS and traction control. It also has a color TFT display that provides the necessary driving information and offers tools for managing cruise control, driving modes, and a built-in multimedia system. MV Agusta Turismo Veloce 800. While the manufacturer classifies this bike as a sports tourer with heavy highway bias and even hints at its capabilities in the name, which translated from Italian means fast touring, I should argue that the long suspension travel and a tall stance definitely make it rather capable for those moments when the pavement runs out. This Agusta is powered by an 800cc Euro 4 compliant triple that delivers 110 horsepower in a linear way, and its torque reaches 59 pound-feet. Moreover, it is the world's only tourer with a counter-rotating crankshaft, which opens true superbike dynamics of riding. The Turismo Veloce 800 comes in 4 trims, uses the latest evolution of ride-by-wire technology with 4 engine maps and an 8-level traction control, plus the upper variants get the smart clutch system that enables the electronic management of the clutch. Benelli Trk 502. Those looking for a decent adventure tour that is on the more affordable side of the price spectrum should definitely consider the Trk 502. Since the Italian brand is currently a subsidiary of the Chinese QJ Group, it is produced in China, but under the strict supervision of the Benelli engineers. The bike comes powered by an all-new 500cc twin-cylinder that nets 48 horsepower and 34 pound-feet of torque, and is equipped with a 5.3-gallon fuel tank and a comfortable seat for longer trips. The model rides on 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels and is capable of delivering exciting riding experience on the city streets and off-road. There is also a more all-terrain capable version called the Trk 502X that gets a 19-inch front wheel and dual-purpose off-road tires. Currently, both two-wheelers are sold in Europe, Asia, and even Australia, but despite the previous rumors, they are still not available in the US. SWM Super Dual T and X. Built by one of the less-known Italian brands, SWM Motorcycles, the Super Dual X and T adventure bikes are equally capable highway and off-road riders. The bikes share a powerful 600cc single-cylinder that makes 54 horses and comes paired with a 6-speed gearbox. Both the X and the T two-wheelers are built on the same tubular steel frame with the upside-down front USD forks and Zax adjustable rear shock. While the T rides on the 19-inch front and 17-inch rear light alloy wheels, the X model gets even larger 21 and 18 inches. The bikes also offer switchable ABS and GT accessories pack that adds 2 33-liter aluminum suitcases. Did we miss any of the great middleweight adventure tours? Would you say that the Ducati Multistrada 950 should have gotten an honorable mention? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Proceed to watching other episodes of Automotive Territory by clicking on the icons displayed on the screen. Subscribe to get notified about the new video, and as always, may the torque be with you!